Time, it has been said, is relative. It has also been said that time isn't real, that it is only we, pathetic humans, that measure the march of minutes. I know this to be false. We are not the only creatures that measure time, but all that is for later. For now, know that in the near present, there will be a group of people that fancy themselves time travelers. They believe they are the guardians of time, that they alone know what's right for the timeline. Such arrogance.
No one remembers how the devices were discovered or who is responsible. The time machines have always been and will always be, unless, that is, someone steps in.
Someone like us, perhaps. It is time we end this.
It cannot be allowed to continue.
This is only the beginning.
Good morning, Edmund.
Lucy, you scared me half to death. What are you doing here?
Running a marathon. What does it look like I'm doing?
It looks like you're reading a book, but can you do that somewhere else, please?
Nope. I like it here. That's why it's my office.
Then just do me a favor, okay? Just be quiet and let me concentrate.
On what, may I ask? Are you concentrating?
I can't find it anywhere. This is bad. So bad.
What did you lose?
I didn't lose it. I just can't find it. There's a significant difference, you know.
Oh, I have no doubt. But what are you trying to find?
It's not my fault, okay?
That probably means it is. Edmund, what did you lose?
Promise you won't get mad. Or at least promise until after we find it.
We? So now I'm helping you with this.
You're gonna want to.
Fine, I promise. Now what did you lose?
I lost the clock.
Oh my gosh, that's all? Dude, why are you freaking out because you lost your watch? I've seen your watch. It's not like a Rolex or Apple Watch or anything. Seriously, overreact much?
No, Lucy, I didn't lose my watch. I didn't lose a clock. I lost the clock.
Please be joking.
Does it look like I'm joking?
If you were a better actor, I'd say yes.
You know I'm not.
You're telling me that you lost the slipstream clock. Are you out of your mind?
Getting there.
How long?
10 minutes ago? An hour? Maybe a year. How am I supposed to know?
When did you last see it?
You know that doesn't matter.
All right, fine. Where were you when you realized it was gone?
I don't know. I think I was in the lab. Maybe the library. Or the dorms. Or heck, I could have been in the little boys' room for all I know. All I can say for certain is that I came in here knowing I had to find the clock.
It's really bad that you can't remember anything before that for certain. We could have slipped a lot before you came in here.
How long have you been reading in here?
Just a few minutes before you came in. So that's no help.
Lucy, what are we going to do if we can't find
No! Don't even start thinking that. It won't do us any good anyway. If the clock's gone, it's gone. There's nothing we can do about it.
Well, we can't just let it stay lost. Who knows when you and I will just poof.
I know, but we're safe as long as we stay in here. The room is shielded. We have to make the call.
Now who's out for mine?
She has to know. You know she has to know. And you're gonna tell her.
Why me?
Are you really asking me that?
You're the one in charge around here. No, I guess you're right.
I usually am. That's why I'm in charge. Hello, ma'am. It's Lucy Sullivan. Yes, from the hall. I'm here with Edmund Pearson. We have a situation, ma'am. No, ma'am. I think Edmund should explain.
Hello, ma'am? Yes, ma'am. Oh, well, you see, I'm not sure how to tell you. Yes, ma'am. Right to the point. We can't seem... Sorry, I can't seem to find the clock. No, ma'am, not my wristwatch. I can't seem to find the slipstream clock. I fear it may have been stolen. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Well, what did she say?
A lot of things. I didn't know the President of the United States could swear like that. I don't think I even knew all the words she was using.
What are we supposed to do?
The President said that if I don't get the slipstream clock back, she's going to hold me personally responsible and make sure I never see the light of day again. I believe her.
You should. I guess we better get to work.
I don't even know where to start.
Well, if you were a time machine, when would you be?
All right, so let me get this straight. You two are telling us that one of our time travel devices was stolen, and to make things worse, is one of the most powerful ones we've got? Is that about the long and short of it?
Yes.
How could something like this happen? Weren't you supposed to be on duty keeping an eye on it?
I was.
Clearly. Hey, no, we aren't doing that. If you guys want to yell at Edmund after we find the clock, fine. But there's nothing gained from yelling at him now. Are we clear?
You're right. Sorry, Lucy.
Save your apologies too. We don't have time.
Is that supposed to be a joke?
No, we truly do not have time. I don't think I need to tell anyone in here that it's our job to keep the timeline safe. We already know something has been changed, but we don't know how much time whoever stole the clock has had.
How long did it take you to realize the clock was gone?
I don't know.
Wait.
10.
I know, no time for accusations, but come on, Lucy. If someone stole the clock, they could have already changed everything.
But they haven't. What do you mean, Georgette?
We know they haven't changed enough to make it impossible to go after them, right? We're still here. I presume someone checked on the dial.
It's safe.
And we haven't suffered from any noticeable paradox. So that's something. Maybe the clock wasn't stolen at all.
Oh, it's been stolen, all right.
And the thief knows how to use it. How can you be sure? Because Reggie and I don't have parents anymore.
Wait, seriously? Yeah, Allie felt it first and got her paradox shield up just in time and covered me. It was close and it wasn't perfect. I'm still here, obviously, but I don't remember our parents at all.
Oh, Reggie, I'm so sorry.
Hey, occupational hazard, right? I know we can fix it. What's the plan?
All right, everyone, here's what we do. First, we use the Wellstone to track the clock and try and figure out what changes were made. Then we double check for any universe-ending paradoxes. But I don't think we're going to find any yet. Then a couple of us will fix whatever the thief messed up, and the rest of us will track him or her down. Did I miss anything?
Yeah. What if we fail?
We can't. Because if we do, then time might fold in on itself. The thief obviously knows how to use the clock, but they can't know about the dial because they would have gone after it first.
That makes sense.
Unless...
Unless?
Well, is it possible that the thief wants us to give chase? It's possible, but I doubt it.
Reggie's right. If they wanted us to chase them, why erase our parents?
Could have been an accident. You know, collateral damage?
I don't think I like our parents being called collateral damage.
You know what I mean.
Yeah, just don't like it, and it doesn't feel true. It felt targeted. Reggie and I found the departure point. It's a little airfield outside the city. That's when I felt the paradox shockwave coming. That can't be a coincidence, can it?
All right, enough. We can discuss every variable if we want to, but that's not going to get us any closer to finding the clock. Reggie, Allie, you two know where the departure point is, so I'm sending the two of you with Penelope and the dial to fix the path. If you can get your parents back, do it. But don't stray from the main mission, okay?
Got it.
10-4.
Will do.
Hubert and Georgette, I want the two of you jumping forward to see if there are any negative effects that we can't see yet. Jump back here immediately if you do.
And if we can't?
Don't let that be an option. But if you can't get back here, send a flare and we'll try and come get you. Keep your paradox shields on.
Those things give me the stomachache.
It's either that or you might be white for existence. Your choice.
Fine.
All right, everyone has their assignments. Good luck, travelers.
What about me, Lucy?
You're sitting this one out.
I really am sorry I messed up.
I know you are, and I don't think you need to be. Until we know what the thieves want and where they took the clock, we don't know how they stole it. You might not be to blame at all, Edmund.
Then why bench me?
Because whatever happened, you lost time. And that means that the thief wanted you alive, but didn't want you to know why. That doesn't make sense to me at all.
Oh,
So until we know more, you and I are going to stay in this room where we're safe.
Lucy,
Yeah?
what if the teams fail?
Not an option.
Failure is always a possibility.
If the teams fail, then you and I might be the only ones who know it. Then it will be up to us to fix things.
And if we...
Not an option.
What a mess.
Last time I'm gonna ask, aren't we supposed to be dressed in costume?
We don't have time.
We're gonna stick out and cause so many problems in the timeline. You know that, right?
Reggie, I'm sure nobody's gonna care what we're wearing. We probably won't see any of the locals anyway. I'm jumping us right back to the last place the thief used the clock. I doubt they used it for civilization.
You're expecting thieves to be logical?
No, but unless you have a better idea.
If the thieves are gone, we'll figure something out. Penelope, you ready?
Yeah, you guys ever use this thing?
Once, a rogue traveler with a Tier 2 band jumped back to World War II and tried to liberate a bunch of kids. Got stuck.
There's no tier 2 band from one way, huh?
Nope. When I found him, he was crying and begged me to take him home. I don't blame him. I would have been crying too.
Oh, does little Allie get homesick when she's traveling?
No, I don't. I would have been crying because he failed. The rogue traveler told me later that he would have been fine being stuck there if he helped even one kid escape. He didn't save a single one, Pen. That's why he was crying.
Oh, sorry.
If we're done stalling,
Yeah, of course. You two, hold on tight. We're here?
oh,
Seriously, bro?
give me a minute, okay? How do you guys not get sick when you make the jump?
Because we're better than you.
You're the worst sister ever, you know that, right?
I do. Do we have an agent here?
Nope, doesn't look like it. The last agent assigned to ancient Egypt was a girl named Korra. She went off the grid a few years ago, and we haven't been able to find her. We recovered a time band. It was buried on the sand, and she was long gone by the time we got here.
No double jump?
Don't be stupid. Even if we had a more than good guess when this car would be, we risk a paradox and could destroy Egypt, or wipe out all its people, or cause a plague of locusts. We don't double jump. You know that.
Lucy did it, and she was promoted.
That was different, and you know it.
Guys, we don't have time. The dial is telling me that our thief is here, but who knows for how much longer?
Nastamasi ton isfali!
Ah, crud.
Hoyanai iduliasu ego, giatin itiminoi tu parirga.
Reggie, switch on a near-field translator before I get killed, would you?
Sorry. Go.
Sir, our apologies. We mean no harm.
What is your business here?
We're looking for someone. Someone who looks like us.
There is no one here who looks like you.
I'm not sure that's a compliment.
It is not. You will come with me and answer to our Pharaoh.
And which fair would that be?
Is that some kind of joke?
No, we're from out of town, and we're not quite sure when we are.
What?
She means where. We don't know where we are. Who's your ruler?
He is Pharaoh. That is all you need to know. Come with me. Pharaoh will decide what to do with you.
Allie?
Might as well. Pen, how long until the Wells dial is charged? Maybe an hour, maybe a day. Something's messing with the readings. Get it fixed while we follow that guard. The last thing we want is for that thing to be busted.
No stress. I'll get it sorted.
All right, guys, let's go meet this Pharaoh.
I hope he's King Tut. That guy had some serious style.
You know he didn't really look like that, right?
You don't know that.
Everyone knows that.
They got here faster than you thought they would. They have the balls, though. They could have been here before us. Well, duh. But the slipstream clock says they waited a bit before leaving.
No, he's right. They don't know who we are or what we have planned. Well, they definitely would have arrived before us. It was the only variable in our plan, and now it's a non-issue. The travelers are blind.
They're stupid.
We can't assume that. The one that was protecting the slipstream clock was easy enough to get past, but the others might be much wiser.
Why did they send such a small group?
I'm not sure.
They may have sent travelers to the future.
Then they will see that our mission is a righteous one. No one who travels to the future can fail to understand why we must destroy the past.
Who sang that song about the future being so bright?
It's in book 3. Why?
They were very wrong.
I don't think you understood that song, but yeah, something's definitely wrong. I've been to the future a few times, and it's never looked like this. This is grim.
All right, what's our first move?
Well,
We did not travel into the future just so you can dumpster dive.
I was looking for this.
What is that?
It's a homing beacon. Travelers before us left a whole bunch in the future. They're usually near arrival points. Check it out. They're equipped with small time shields and paradox shields, so they won't vanish if the timeline shifts, and they won't get destroyed if somebody causes a paradox.
I get the whole time shift thing. Something changes, something in the past, and everything going forward is different. That makes sense. But I've never understood paradox. I've been a traveler for months, and it's still confusing.
Yeah, it can be. Here, let's take you and me, for example. How many of you are there?
Just one, me.
Exactly. There's one of anyone in the entire world at any given time. In fact, there's only one of anyone in all of time. Even if you travel back in time and meet yourself, you're still meeting you, right?
You're starting to lose me.
Don't overthink it. You just have to remember that if you travel back in time and meet yourself, it's still the same you, only at different points in your life. It's not like there are two of you. The timings have changed. You haven't.
Okay.
And you could give yourself a high five and tell yourself all about time travel and so on. The movies got it all wrong. We're intelligent enough to trust ourselves.
Fine, then what is paradox?
Paradox is when the rules get broken. For example, let's say you travel back in time and killed yourself.
Why would I do that?
I'm not saying you would, just pretend.
Fine, I'm dead.
But you're not. You in the past can't have died because present you still exists. How can a future version of you exist if a past version doesn't?
That makes no sense.
Exactly. The truth only works when it's consistent. That's the rule. The same thing can't be true and false at the same time.
Sure it can. I'm confused right now, and you think you're making sense, but you're not.
Those are two truths, though. You can't be confused and not be confused at the same time, right?
For the sake of argument, let's say I get what you're saying. If I kill myself in the past, the me that did the killing can't exist. Fine, so paradox makes me vanish?
Not quite. You see, if past you stopped existing, present you couldn't travel back in time and kill past you, which means past you is still alive.
And present me can now travel back and kill past me, which can't happen because the same thing can't be true and false at the same time.
You got it. Paradox occurs when you break the rule. When you force one thing to be true and false at the same time. Or two truths into one space, which is also very dangerous. All kinds of nasty things can happen. So, the original travelers invented shields to keep us safe. They don't keep the rest of the world or the timeline safe, and we'd be in big trouble if either stopped existing. But we know when something has changed, so we can fix it before it gets too out of hand.
It's kind of amazing, isn't it?
It's the job,
And that little device has its own shield?
as does every other time machine we have. It wouldn't be very smart if you traveled back and uninvented the time machine before you got to your own time, right?
I guess not, but what does the beacon do?
It lets our agents in the future know we're here. They should be here by now.
Travelers!
Korra, get out of here, boarders. Go feed somewhere else.
Submit to us, traveler.
Give it! You know, I don't see that happening, but thanks for the invite. I'll let you know in case I get bored of being, sane and everything. Brat! Why, thank you. You'll be ours. Go on, get it. Thank you so much. Do you two want to die, or are you just stupid?
Are those the only two choices?
Stupid it is then. Seriously, you almost got yourselves eaten. Do you know how unpleasant that can be?
No.
Well, it's awful. Don't ask me how I know that. Just trust me. You the two activated the beacon?
Yeah.
And then stood around in the open while the voiders honed in on your location?
You like asking questions you already know the answer to.
It makes me feel superior. Yeah, listen, we can't stay here. You two got lucky. Voiders usually travel in packs. I can take on 2. Maybe 3. But had there been a whole pack of them, you'd be dead.
Well, you'd be dead too, right?
No, wouldn't have tried to save you. Now come on, we gotta get hidden. I'll catch you up when we get to my place.
Do we go with her?
If the alternative is being eaten,
Yes.
She does not seem like she wants to help us.
Georgette, this isn't how the future's supposed to look. I think I'm beginning to understand what our time thief is attempting.
You think they caused this?
Either they cause this or it's either they cause this or they're trying to reverse it.
Or maybe it's both, a truth and a lie on top of each other.
If our time thief is intentionally trying to cause a paradox, I really hope the others are having more luck than we are.
Are you coming?
Come on, before we lose the violent girl with the staff.
Great Pharaoh, I found these trespassers outside one of our temples. They are unarmed, but cannot explain how they came to be on our land.
Rise, my loyal servant. You have done well to bring them here.
Thank you. I did not want to run the risk of another attack on your great self.
That wasn't my fault.
It was so your fault. Silence! Pharaoh has no time for your nonsense. Your Majesty, would you like me to take them outside and have them lashed with 100 canes?
The attack yesterday was no one's fault. I trusted my guards and do not blame them for what happened. Yet, I will not have you bicker like children, do you understand?
Yes, Pharaoh.
Who are you, and how did you come to be near one of our holy places?
Great Pharaoh, please forgive us. We don't really come from here, and we weren't aware we were somewhere that we shouldn't have been.
Likely, I do not trust her, Pharaoh, any of them. They dress strangely, do they not? Like demons.
I agree. Explain your clothes, strangers.
Stupid denim. I told you we should have dressed in costume. We come from far away, and this is how we dress where we come from.
Great Pharaoh, we're looking for people like us. They likely dress like us.
Do not speak directly to our Pharaoh, woman!
Whoa, slow it down with the lack of enlightenment, please. We can talk to whomever we like. Thank you very much.
You dare, infidel! Enough! Leave us.
But Pharaoh, we cannot.
You can and you will.
I must insist, Pharaoh. It is not safe.
As I am your ruler, I determine what is safe. Now go.
I will keep an eye on His Majesty.
As you wish, Pharaoh.
I have not seen anyone who looks like you, but I believe I know whom you seek.
Really? Where did they go?
That I do not know.
Dang it, I should have known better than to get my hopes up. By the way, which pharaoh are you?
How dare you ask such a question?
Whoa, no offense meant, sir. It's just we know a lot of pharaohs. It's easy to get confused.
Egypt has but one pharaoh. Perhaps I should have listened to you.
I'll go get the cane.
What year is it?
How am I supposed to know?
The Wells dial doofus, it keeps track.
Oh, right. Duh. 55 BCE.
That means, I am so sorry, Pharaoh. Please forgive us. We did not realize that we stood before your greatness.
I accept your apology. You are finally showing proper respect to one such as I. And you must forgive me. I've been on edge since the attack yesterday.
Attack?
Yes, 3 figures in robes attacked me and my daughter while we walked in the garden. I was lucky the gods have provided me with such a fierce warrior for a daughter. She saved me and fought them off, but not before they stole a necklace from her.
Is your daughter around? Can we chat with her?
Would you ask my daughter to join us? I almost called for her when I heard you being brought to me, in case she wanted to finish the job.
Whoa, we aren't the ones who attacked you. I mean, I don't even own a robe. I mean a bathrobe, but that's not really something I'll wear to attack somebody in.
Quit babbling. You are obviously not the ones who attacked us. Daughter, please join us.
It is such a pleasure to meet you. Oh my goodness, I'm like your biggest fan.
Father, who is this creature and why is she touching me?
These three might know something about the attack yesterday.
Get a hold of yourself, Allie. What's your malfunction?
Don't you get it? That's Ptolemy the 12th.
That means no way.
Hi, I'm Reggie. Sorry about my friends. They're insane.
Hello, Reggie. I'm Cleo.
Cool name.
Reggie, do you realize who this is?
It's the boss man's daughter. So?
Reggie, Cleo is short for Cleopatra. That's Cleopatra the 7th. The Cleopatra.
Oh, is that all?
By Isis, is he going to be okay?
Don't worry about him.
For the record, I had no intention of worrying about him.
I will get someone to bring him to the sleeping chamber. Daughter, will you be okay with our guests?
Yes, Father. You know I can defend myself.
I am well aware. Come with me. We have much to discuss.
Please, can you tell us anything about the people who attacked you?
They wore robes and hid their faces and never said a word. They seemed to come out of nowhere as we were walking near the temple. I was able to get my father to safety, but not after they took my scarab necklace and ran as if that's what they wanted the whole time.
What's so special about that necklace?
There's nothing special about it to anyone else but me. My mother gave it to me, and her mother gave it to her. It's been in my family for generations. I was going to give it to my daughter.
So that necklace is supposed to be worn by the future queens of Egypt.
Assuming Celine will ever be born.
Celine? That's a pretty name.
Oh yeah, but not as pretty as Cleopatra.
Perhaps. But then Cleopatra Celine has a nice ring to it, no?
Cleo, is there anything else you can tell us about the people who attacked you? Like, are you sure there were 3 of them?
Very. I threw 2 of them into each other, and the third chose that moment to take my necklace.
We have to get the necklace back.
Please do. My mother, Isis bless and protect her, would have been heartbroken to know I've lost it.
Don't worry, we'll get it back, Your Majesty.
Oh no, I'm no ruler.
Not yet, but you're gonna be an awesome one.
I'm sure my father will sit upon his throne for many years to come, but thank you.
I'm sure you're right.
5 more minutes, Mom.
Come on, Sleeping Beauty, it's time to go. Thank you, Cleo. We will bring your necklace back.
It was so awesome meeting you.
Good luck. May Isis guide you.
You did well.
And I did what you asked. Now let him go.
Oh, we will. But first we'll wait and see if the travelers take the bait.
They have no reason not to believe me. They will waste their time looking for the necklace. What if they find it?
Unlikely.
Please, let him go. He has done nothing.
Oh, but he will, Your Majesty. He will. Let us know when the travelers have returned.
Oh, Marcus, please be brave, my love.
So, you're telling me this future should not exist?
Yeah. The last time I was in the future, it was pretty awesome. Shining cities, monorails, everybody had food. You know, textbook utopia without all the nasty side effects. It was great. It definitely wasn't this.
What happened?
We were hoping you could tell us.
This is the only life I've known. I left the present a few years ago, and this is how the future was.
But that makes no sense. I visited the future no more than 2 weeks ago, and it definitely wasn't this.
I didn't know what to tell you.
We have guests?
Yeah, I would have told you, but I didn't know they were coming. This is my roommate, Lyra. She's not a traveler.
Are they?
Yeah, and they're trying to tell me that this future should not exist.
I say that every time I stub my toe.
No, you don't understand.
I'm joking. I get it. So, if this isn't what the future is supposed to be, then what changed it?
We don't know.
And Korra, if you don't know, then this is a dead end.
We might as well head back to the present. We'll come back if we figure anything out. I promise.
Please do. I'm tired of fighting off voiders. Can you two find your way back to the jump point without getting eaten? Didn't think so. I'm gonna take them back. I won't be long.
Cool, hurry back. I'm gonna make root stew.
Yeah, I'm gonna take my time.
Be safe.
Always.
Do you think she suspects anything?
No way. The powder doesn't taste like anything and only wipes a little of her memory at a time. As long as I keep adding it to her food every few days, she won't remember what happened here.
Perfect.
Did you get the necklace?
You didn't warn us that Cleopatra was a fighter.
I thought it would be more fun if you had to work for it. To think, all this time, the most powerful time machine ever invented was sitting around the neck of a woman who had no idea what she had.
What do you plan to do with it?
Oh, don't worry about that. As long as the travelers are looking for the necklace, they won't even notice the real threat. And by the time they do, it will be too late. Time will be our plaything. There will be a new timeline, and I will rule over it all.